Yo, what's going on, crew? Welcome back for another week of One Piece. The Voyage continues with episode 11, 13. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button to join the council and become a part of the crew. Ladies and gentlemen, the council is now in session. Let the meeting begin. Okay, it's old girl. I can't remember her name. Starts with a P. Perona? Hespera? Something like that. I'm horrible with names. But that's Mihawk's old colleague though. Oh, okay. No, I was on point. Perona, look at that. Look at that. Or did I say something different? I believe I said Perona. Okay, we're attacking somebody. Where are we? Yeah, her devil fruit makes you feel negative emotions. I remember that. Or are we? Is she going to save Koby? Is that what's going on? So is she here to save him or not? Okay. Oh, she want Moria free? Moria's here? Oh. That's interesting. So we just bringing back everybody in this arc, huh? We just bringing back everybody. That Cross Guild got a bounty on his head. Okay, they got a different ranking system than I guess just regular money going by a star system, which still equals the money it looks like. That is the people he got just enslaved on the island altogether. Yeah, okay, he rescuing everybody else that was trapped. Is the island moving? Is it like the situation with Pika? So the island is alive? Guess that's kind of cool. That's interesting. The island is alive. So it's like you're always being watched. That's kind of crazy. Okay, so he is the island, but still, it's okay. It's devil fruit power, so which is a figure, but thought it may be one of those situations where an inanimate object eats a devil fruit, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So yeah, more like Pika from Dressrosa type situation. Still cool though. A world government affiliation. Interesting. Would they would they let an emperor become a well? The one, let me take that back. The world government's done crazier things. I guess if it benefit them, they would allow a world emperor to have a nation of his own. Hella Solar. That's what I'm talking about. He surrendered his navy code. What? So they're part of the navy, but they're not part of the navy. And I get interesting in exchange. Okay, yeah, what they get for that? Okay, so the navy just isn't responsible for the actions. Okay. Okay. Somebody pulling up. Is Garp getting here that fast? So it is the navy. Look at, so is this Garp pulling up this quick? So I guess our boy Koby ain't got conquerors. If he does, he ain't using it or it's still hidden. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. There we go. There he go. So he did pull up. Look at him. Damn, he ain't waste no time getting here. His shit can fly too. I just thought about that. Why the hell was this shit in the air? Look at his hockey. Wait. Look at it. Oh, that's crazy. All right, everybody. So this week we'll start off the discussion with the question of the week, and the question of the week is: how do you feel about AKX pacing so far? So as you all know, we're like 30 plus episodes in the AKX so far. Now you know a whole season's worth in regular traditional anime standards, right? So I feel like this was a good little check-in time. So how you guys feeling about the pacing so far? I do feel like Oda has been handling the beginning part of AKX style and story great, right? He's doing a fantastic job, at least in my opinion, of handling multiple plot lines that's going on right now, as well as, like I said, I said this before, but not being scared to just give us new information and just keep the plot going on, and not just being stagnant on one thing, right? We're not just sitting in one area or or one building or just doing one thing for like 5, 6 plus episodes and whatnot. But I think the flow has been very great, and then like I said, I have been enjoying getting all these little different plot lines that's been going on as well. That has been wonderful. So yeah, what do you guys think about AKX pacing so far? But all right, so to get on into the discussion of the episode, right? So to start us off right here, Elder's just bringing everybody back this arc, right? So now we got Perona back, everybody. If I'm not mistaken, the very first time we did meet her was back in Thriller Bark. So we met her in Thriller Bark and in kind of like that little pre-time skip area when everybody was going off to their different areas to train and stuff like that. But yeah, Perona's back, everybody. We haven't seen her in a while, and so I was wondering why she will be, what would be her motivation to come and save Koby, right? And speaking of that, I guess the security, we got on this island just ain't shit, right? Because Perona just walked up like it was nothing and just said, hey, what's up, Koby? You ready to go? You want to be free? She just walked in there like it was nothing. But yeah, so essentially she's gonna use Koby to kind of try and free Gecko Mori as well, another name we haven't heard of in a long time, right? So Gecko Mori is also on the island. I'm assuming at one point he lost a fight to Blackbeard at one point, or maybe even Blackbeard kind of went after Gecko Mori because of his devil fruit powers. Raising the dead is kind of a strong ability, especially if like you want to raise an army and things of that nature, right? So maybe he even went after Gekomori at one point, but nonetheless, he got Gekomori captured, right? So interesting to once again hear that name. We haven't heard from him in a long time. I was definitely wondering what happened to him, because we never really heard anything about him ever since the time skip, right? This was like one of those things that we just didn't hear nothing about, but it looks like he's been trapped on the pirate island by Blackbeard this entire time. Definitely interesting to find out why Blackbeard got this man trapped on there. I'm assuming it's for, like I was saying, the army purposes, right? Raising the army of dead. That's a really, really strong ability. But nonetheless, cool to see Gecko Mori again, right? Well, we didn't see him yet. Hear about him, hear him mentioned again, right? But we also did not get any mention of Law in this episode at all. So we still don't know what the hell going on with Law. We don't know if this man is dead or alive, hurt somewhere. We don't know what's going on, right? Like I said, for all I know, he could be packed up just like Kid is, right? We have no idea what's going on with Law. So hopefully we can get an update on Law soon. They just Oda just don't leave us on the dark with Law, whatever the hell happened to him, and we find out. Hopefully he's okay. He's not talking to Kid right now. Hopefully, but all right, but. Moving on from there, another thing I did think was hella cool this episode was that the island was alive due to this one guy eating the devil fruit called the island fruit, or the owl fruit, right? His name was the Corrupted King Pizarro, weird name. But what I'm really interested in is how long has this guy, the Corrupt King, been on the pirate island? Like, right? Was he just brought here along with Blackbeard? Was he one of the escapees from Impel Down or something right there? Or was he always here on this island, being masqueraded as the Power Island, basically back during the time like where Rocks, when he had ownership of the Power Island, right? Was he still around during that time? I'm just interested, like, can his devil fruit make him live longer technically, because since he's an island now, right? That's what I really want to know. But it's cool as hell though. His as soon as I saw his powers, it definitely reminded me of Pika from Dressrosa. That's what I got feelings of. But yeah, definitely still hella cool though. But moving on from there, so last episode, right, 11-12, in the Shanks versus Kid fight, at the beginning of that episode, we got just some little small stuff going on with York and all that, but we saw a random ship pull up on the outskirts of Egghead. And talking to the homies in the chat, and it is confirmed now that it was definitely Blackbeard's pirate insignia on that random boat that showed up for whatever reason. it doesn't seem to have his name on it like his normal standard ship does. So I guess maybe this was one of those moments where Oda just wanted to kind of throw people off to see they was paying attention. Obviously, I wasn't apparently. So yeah, it looks like if Blackbeard may be here himself, because we didn't see him on the island at all. So oh man, if Blackbeard pulled up the egghead, this is what the hell is going on egghead right now. I know good and damn well this man ain't pulling up while all this other BS is going on. We got Kizaru and Saint J Garcia pulling up. Now you tell me we got another emperor pulling up to egghead at the same time. It's just too much going on right now. We just dealt with one emperor. We don't need to deal with another one. All right, and on top of dealing with another emperor, with dealing with admirals and 5 editors and stuff, what we doing? What we doing? What we doing? It's just a lot going on right now. So maybe he sent some scouts or something. I'm hoping he just sent some scouts or something to egghead, right, to see what was going on. And hopefully this man ain't pull up there himself, because that just throws a whole nother, you know, wrench in what's going on egghead right now, right? If Blackbeard actually pulled up himself over there. But you know, only time will tell if Blackbeard was the one who came himself, or he sent some light lackeys or something to see what was going on, right? Only time will tell. But also in this episode, we got the reveal of a new Navy organization called SWORD. So SWORD, I'm just read this here right here. So is a group of Navy soldiers who have submitted their resignations. They can do whatever they like and disregard any orders. In exchange, the Navy are not responsible for any of their actions and can fire them at any time. So essentially kind of like they, you know, they're black ops agents in a sense, like, you know, we'll go do the dirty work or whatever, but if you get caught, you know, motherfucker, you was never part of the Navy, you know, we kicked you out 2 months ago, you feel me? We don't know why he was still, you know, walking around in the Navy uniform doing Navy things, you feel me? We don't even know why that guy was doing that. So kind of like that situation, you know, once you get caught, you know, we gonna burn you, you know, and just, it is what it is. So I thought that was kind of cool, kind of almost like a little twist on the what was it, the warlord system, right? Definitely wondering how long this SWORD group been around, because now that makes me wonder if what's his name, Garp is a part of this SWORD group, right? Because we know back in the day, you know, he was fighting what's his name, Roger and all that stuff, right? And so maybe, you know, back in that time, Roger was, before he became the king of pirate, he's probably, you know, classified as like an emperor and things of the nature, right? So who knows? And all I'm saying is, you know, we know of Garp being one of the only people that was actually back, you know, one of the only Navy soldiers actually going toe to toe with these, with the likes of Rogers and, you know, Whitebeard and stuff like that, you know, back in the day. So maybe he's also part of the SWORD group, right? That'll be interesting to find out. Definitely. But speaking of Garp, you know, he's here now. Garp has pulled up to the motherfucking scene, everybody. He's ready. He's not playing. He came to save Koby, just like he said he was, right? Which is crazy. I didn't expect him to pull up this fast. I thought it was probably gonna be maybe like a few more episodes till we saw something going on with the Pirate Island. But you know, Oda said, hey, you know, we getting right on into it, right? We here. We are here, baby. Garp has pulled up and he looks like he is ready to show up. Cause like, did you see, y'all saw the end? Not the end, the intro for next episode, right? For 11-14, just when Garp was laughing, just the hockey and radiating off of that guy, like that's just crazy. Because like, now that I think about it, this would probably be like one, you know, just like Shanks, one of the very first times we actually get to see Garp show out, right? You know, because, you know, we got to see Garp do, you know, just knock a couple of walls down here and there, you know, toss a couple of cannonballs with his bare hands at people here and there, stuff like that. You know, we got them see him do stuff like that, but you know, we ain't never really get to see Garp throw down, because, you know, especially, you know, even like one time where you thought we was going to see Garp throw down during the Marine 4, right? We didn't even get him to see fight during the Marine 4 war arc, because, you know, the whole situation with, you know, Ace being his grandson, so he couldn't really get involved in it and all that stuff like that. So, you know, definitely ready to see Garp in action. And if it is the case that Blackbeard is not on the island right now, you know, if he's at Egghead, are we about to get a motherfucking Akainu versus Garp? Is that what we got going on right now? Akainu versus Garp? Is that what's finna happen now? Is that Akainu? Not Akainu. What's his name? Oh, I'm horrible with names. What is his man's name? I really blanked out like this. This is crazy. What is this man's name? He has ice powers. We just talked. We just got done talking about him. I really can't believe I blacked out on his name like this. Aokiji. There we go. There we go. Aokiji or Kuzan, whichever one you want to call it. I don't know how the hell I blanked on his name. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to cut the hell out of this. Aokiji, you please don't tell me we're about to get a Garp versus Aokiji right now. That would be insane. And then not only that, on top of, you know, actually getting to see Garp in action, right, we're also going to get to see Koby in action, really, right? Because, you know, we really haven't gotten to see Koby since the after the time skip, you know, after he got stronger, and see, actually get to see what really can Koby do now, right? Koby has been trained firsthand by Garp, right? What can you do now, Koby? Show us what you got, my boy. All right, so I'm definitely waiting to see Koby. Can't wait to see Koby in action this episode as well. I really can't believe I blinked out on Aokiji's name like that. Oh man, that was horrible. That was horrible. That was crazy. So yeah, you know, this episode was, you know, really more of a setup episode because really not really nothing happened this episode, but we did get a reveal of a few stuff here and there though. So that was great. But yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing Garp pop off next episode. So definitely can't wait for that. So I will see you all next week. Peace.